ahead, restart it. Well, just all right, cool.
Boy, magic.
You crazy?
Yeah, for sure. You like that jam?
Oh man, is that the new Panamera
That's the
from
magic.
that boy Magic?
Boy, magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now with the final step, we gotta close the deal, man.
You gotta seal the deal.
We gotta close the
You
deal.
gotta seal the deal. We gotta
So,
make the offer.
so how do you make an offer? How do you make an offer?
I mean, it's a number of ways that you can make an offer, but
Okay.
it's only one true way to do it.
Okay, so tell the people how we do that.
Well, number one, in making an offer, you gotta make sure you know what your MAO is. What is MAO?
Max allowable offer.
Very good.
Okay. I've been paying attention to you.
You've been paying attention a little bit. So your MAO is your maximum allowable offer. And how do you get your maximum allowable offer?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Well, all right. So I'm gonna break it down to you. So let's start with why to start with 70%. So it's the ARV, right?
Okay.
Times 70%, which is 0.7. So ARV, remember we showed that in how to get the ARV.
Okay.
Times 0.7. That's going to give you that number.
So
okay?
so you saying if you're at $100,000, now you all of a sudden, just because you're an investor, or it's typically the wholesaling formula, now you're at $70,000.
I'm at $70,000.
Okay.
So I'm at $70,000. So ARV,
right.
100,000 times 0.7.
Okay.
I'm at 70,000. Okay. I'm at 70,000. Now I take that $70,000 number, okay, and I got repairs and my fee over here that I'm going to subtract as well. So that's when walking the property or whatever. And remember we did the little deal about if you look like this, it's 10, 20 or whatever.
Okay.
So say for instance it's 20. We'll go with 20.
Okay.
So 70 minus repairs, that's 20,000.
So now I'm at 50,000.
I'm at 50,000.
And what does it cost to do business with you? What's your assignment fee?
My assignment fee is normally, I would say we always here, we like to put, we had an average of 24 a minute, but we like to have an average of at least $10,000.
Okay, $10,000.
So that's $30,000.
Man, you kind of high.
So I'm at what? What's my number now? 40?
You're at $40,000.
I'm at $40,000.
Okay,
so I know my MAO, maximum allowable offer, is
$40,000.
$40,000.
Okay.
So I already know that number when I'm going in because I did my homework and I did my math.
Right. Okay.
So now when I go in though, I want to make sure that I'm gonna go a little bit below the 40.
Okay.
I'm gonna shock them with that first initial offer. Okay. I'm definitely gonna go low.
Okay.
Okay. And I told y'all before how to make that offer without them kicking you out of the house.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna definitely go low. I'll probably go 35. I might even go 30. It depends on the mood. It depends on the joking, how it's the feel of the place.
Okay.
But I always want to go low because you got to realize this. Okay, it don't matter whether you're an end buyer or a seller who don't want an extra $10,000. They're going to negotiate you down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be a negotiator as well. I'm going to be a master negotiator, and I'm going to start low because I know I want to come up to this point, and if I make it to this point, I know I'm good.
Right.
So I'm gonna probably start at $30,000 to $35,000 with my first offer.
So and if they accept that offer, obviously, then you just lock up the contract.
I lock up the contract right then.
Okay. So if they don't, and they push back. Oh well, you say $30,000 or $40,000. That's way too low. This is my grandmother's property. What are you talking about?
I understand. So look, let me put it like this here. There's a lot of things that are wrong with the property that we're gonna have to do.
Okay.
And there's a lot of things that are underlining that I'm going to have to pay for that I don't even see. Okay, we do this all the time. And you just go into breaking the property down, and you go into the value of the property. Okay. So then you know after you've done that, you still build a rapport in the same breath. Okay. All right. Well look. Well, how about what would you say for $40,000?
That's still too low.
Okay.
I don't know if I want $40,000.
But listen, after you give that number, be quiet. Don't overtalk yourself.
Yeah. Let them really figure out, where they need to be and what's realistic. So what I like to do is actually exactly what he does. But sometimes we have to go a little bit further in the sense that, this is kind of where we are based on our formula, based on comps, based on what the research tells us. I like to befriend them and allow them to know that, hey, I'm on your side. It's me and you against the world. Let's go out there and get you the max we can. And initially, sometimes, you know, because I really do want to create win-win situations, I'll go ahead and say the best thing to do is put it on the market.
Yep.
The best thing to do is put it on the market. You know, my business partner is a realtor. We can put it on the market and list it for full retail.
Well,
You know,
I don't want to put it on them. I don't feel like dealing with
Okay,
no real estate
okay,
agent.
okay. So, well, again, you know, I completely understand that, but I just definitely want to try to get you the most bang for your buck. So, you know, in saying that you don't want to do that, we can buy within a certain time frame, typically 15 days or less. You know, but it's going to be a lot quicker, but it's going to be also a lot less. Are you okay with that?
Can you come to 45?
45, I can't do that because the market doesn't allow me to do that. So, you know, and I really like to, you know, get you more. We can try putting it on the market if that's what you'd like to do.
Well, I don't want to be. I don't want to have to fix it up and do. I don't want people in my house.
Okay, let's just go ahead and agree to $40,000.
Tell you what.
And if we don't buy it, and I can give them, you know, you know, another of my business partners to put a little bit more in, I'll try to see if I can do that for you.
Tell you what. If you go with 42, we got a deal.
42. You know what? That's not too bad of a difference. Let's go ahead and lock it up at 42. And you know, in worst case scenario, you know, we'll end up at 40 if they don't put that much money into it. But I want to try to get you 42. I want to, you know, really do business with you. Let's go ahead and lock it up at 42.
Bow.
Wow, that's an easy
That's it.
close. That's
That's
an easy
it.
strategy. But another thing that we didn't mention is why 30%? Why is the formula that we take 70%? So the 30%, typically an investor, an investor likes to make 20% profit. You know, and then we use
At
that
least.
10% for carrying costs. Carrying costs, you know, may take a while
6
to
months or
6 months to,
while they
you know, maybe there's a
rebuild.
note and so forth, and that's the reason why. And that's the way you make a professional offer in a wholesale deal.
Yep.
That's the way we like to do it here at Home Buyers Texas. I'm Tony B for Profit,
Mr. _I buy houses.
and we'll see you in the next one to submit this offer to the title company.